Art YouTube. So the day is currently New Year's Eve, and because of that, I'll be giving you guys the last sketchbook tour of the year. It's been such a great year for artwork for me, so I'll be splitting this video into two parts as I want to show some off for the new year for 2025 as well, but also want to end on a high note and show you guys some great artwork. So let's dive in. So on the subject of great things that came out of 2024, this was a completely new drawing that I started doing frequently this year, and I'm really loving it. As you can see, the white shade is very pure white, and the background looks super cool in my opinion with the lightning and the water, because Lantern's the GOAT Pokemon in my opinion. Here we have another similar fish, the koi fish, but this is a koi fish variation that I haven't done before until now, and yes, I did base it off Lantern, and yes, this is a fiery water, steamy background. Speaking of fiery, steamy water, guys, this is the man himself, my favorite music artist, Chester Bennington, but this time I gave him a mohawk instead of being bald, because I don't know, although I like the bald look, I think the mohawk look is even cooler and suits him even more, and didn't give him legs, but gave him 6 shades, because you can never go wrong with 6 shades. This next drawing is of my own interpretation, or how I imagine Nosferatu to look like, but the one thing I will say, I won't spoil it, I won't display an image of how he looks in the movie, but I will say he doesn't look like this, because he looks even cooler and even more intimidating than my interpretation. Not that I don't love how I draw Nosferatu. Next drawing is very manga anime-like, as it is, you can see these marks that I don't know the name for, but yes, this is Scizor, and yes, I did base him off the anime when he had the red cloak, because Scizor is the man. And here we have the generic but never gets old classic koi fish, and I love the anime eyes I gave this one. Here we have Sceptile, but this time I put him on 2 legs instead of a headshot as I always do, because I want to draw him on 2 legs more for this year. Here we have my top commenter on this channel, shout out MJ. Absolutely love all his comments he leaves, and he's a loyal subscriber, so he definitely deserves his own portrait, so shout out MJ. Here we have the classic Lantern, but with a melancholic background. Here we have the king, the pimp himself, Luke Body, Mr. 914, and he's got a sick coat and some sick chains and a little bit of thinning hair, but that's okay. This next drawing is of a minimalist Gengar, because the less we see of Gengar, the more intimidating and badass he is, but also gave the phases of the moon above him. We have Jones Beach as a classic old comic book superhero, kind of a vampire-like hunter, mix of classic Batman and Green Arrow, but I don't really know, it's just having fun. We have the second pure white yellow Lantern. Like I said, I'm gonna draw many of these this year. Promised I drew the white and gray Garchomp. I absolutely love how this came out. I actually used a reference pic, which I almost never do, but I felt like I had to do it to perfect this drawing, and wow, isn't it beautiful? I know what my next big shiny Pokemon I'm gonna be drawing this year is, and yes, it is Garchomp. And next up, we have Mr. Sceptile himself on 2 legs once again with a purple aura energy background. Absolutely love this version of Sceptile I drew, probably my favorite one. And last, but let me double check. Yes, last but not least, we have Happy New Year from Jones Beach. Thank you all so much for watching all my artwork videos. It means a lot to me. I love drawing. Stay tuned for a 2025 sketchbook tour. Goodbye.